1v1 Calderis Refinery blue team. It's Blessed Spartan plays an Apothecary support commander that fights in melee combat by default. Starts off with a targeted heal and a passive health regeneration aura. And up against, on the red side, is Crazyman64335 as an Inquisitor melee commander by default. Lots of great crowd control, can get ranged weapons too, and some support. Calderis Refinery classic 1v1 map. Central victory point contested, natural for Blessed Spartan in the south and natural for Crazyman in north. Contested power on the flanks and a natural for both players too. Tactical Marines into Scouts for Blessed Spartan as you'd expect in a 1v1, no surprises there. Crazyman going for a traditional Sentinel into Guardsman build. Single cap there for Crazyman, taking his natural before Blessed Spartan did. Tactical Marines chasing off the Sentinel, a tier 1 vehicle that can decap points but cannot cap them. Has heavy infantry armor, so can be damaged by small arms fire, especially those Tactical Marines with their Kraken bolts. Blessed Spartan cancelling his second scout squad. Guardsmen capping the east side. These guys already have their sergeant up, and so does the other squad. Takes them up to 9 models, allows them to reinforce 2 at a time. 477 500. Inquisitor chasing those Tactical Marines with a plasma pistol. We might see the Holy Brazier, which gives her a 50 power melee DPS weapon. Tactical Marines getting a heal there. 471 500. What is Blessed Spartan going for? He's going for Devastators to help him deal with that Sentinel. Inquisitor chasing down those Tactical Marines, missing with that special attack because they were moving. 471 500. There's the 1-to-1 cap. No one taking mid. What's going on here? Scouts versus Guardsmen. Not the most exciting fight you're ever going to see over there. Here is Hammer of the Witches on the Apothecary starting ability for the Inquisitor. Such a good one. It is a hard stun and 100 damage to a single model. Really great for stopping commanders in their tracks. 471 500. 1-to-1 cap. Devastators are up. Idle right now. Here we go. A setup team that begin with a heavy bolter. They can change that weapon in tier 2. Guardsmen will try to cap middle, will they? Nope. Just gonna run past it. Guardsmen repairing the Sentinel here. 471 500. And the Master Cartridge Bolter no is cancelled by Blessed Spartan. Tactical Marines need to get behind cover or force melee on the Guardsmen. One of them don't stand in the open. They're still in the open here. 471 500. Here comes the Sentinel, and it has the ground pound upgrade purchased, increasing health by 100, and gives him the ground pound, but he doesn't use it there. 15 power. Devastators getting a heavy bolt of shots off, and Guardsmen run away. 471 500. Always risky to retreat all of your Guardsmen, leaving your Sentinel out in the field. Is someone going to cap mid? Yes, Blessed Spartan. And I think he should go for a Flamer on his Tactical Marines. Put a lot of pressure on those Guardsmen and hit that power as well. Catachan Devils up for Crazyman. Really versatile squad in tier 1, can support, can disrupt, and can counter melee squads very, very well as well. Also a detect unit, which the artillery spotter squad will also become in the next update at the moment. So they have 2 detect units in tier 1 Imperial Guard. Tactical Marines capping 50% faster than normal. This power point on the east side, west side power has turned red. No sign of a node though. We do have triple generators though for Crazyman, so he's really going to want to protect this investment. No sign of a flamer, but we do have an assault squad. 1-1-1 build for Blessed Spartan. As I say, always very powerful if you can pull it off. 471 476. Here come Catachan Devils. These guys actually have power melee damage, so if they can get in amongst those assault marines, or in fact these tactical marines, or flank these devastators, they are really going to hurt. 471 468. There's the Oral Grenade Launcher. Really good disruption from range, and now going after the Apothecary, who is very vulnerable at level 1 to power melee, and is going to go down to Hammer of the Witches. No, was already used. 471 457. Tactical Marines do have a flamer, but loser model and retreat assault squad not wanting to get involved. Middle is blue. Blessed Spartan scouts capping this wreck point. 2-to-1 cap for Blessed Spartan, but he should be able to take mid now. Crazyman assault squad getting knocked back by the all reliable there. I don't think he should have used it. Keep it for the Devastators. Make sure it's not on cooldown when you see them, but he's used it. 471, 437 assault marines just standing around now. They're moving, and he's gonna decap mid. Is he? Yes, eventually. It's Catachan Devils, and they do have their demolition man, so expect some charges around. Improvised explosives, as they're called. Tier 2 for Crazyman. Quite a light tier 1 then. Just Catachans and the Stomp costing him power. 55 in total spent in tier 1. In contrast, Mastercrafted Bolter, Assault Marines, Devastators, and a Flamer for Blessed Spartan. 471, 427, Scout Squad in retreat. And Catachans complete that cap mid. Blessed Spartan, is he going to push power again? Nope, he's coming mid. Sentinel is going to meet him there. Guardsman splitting up to cap because the scouts were being annoying and decapping stuff. And he's not going to be able to stand against Blessed Spartan with just Catachans and a Sentinel. Should just back off, I think. 456, 427. Maybe try and harass with his Sentinel, but doesn't want to lose models or get his Sentinel in too much trouble here. No sign of that Holy Brazier then, perhaps an Inferno Pistol, and the center is decapped by Blessed Spartan. Could easily cap here, but doesn't know where the Guardsmen are, of course. 1-to-1 cap, and he's going to go and hit power again with these Tactical Marines, Flamers. Really good versus garrisons and units in cover, and excellent at taking down generators. And this one at least is going to go down, I would think. Sentinel, Catachans and Guardsmen coming to defend. Down goes one immediately. Where are the Assault Marines? They are there helping out. 452, 427. Focusing down the Apothecary again, doing a very good job at it. 452, 427. Going to hammer the witches in, I think. Devastators will be tied up by the Inquisitor. That's good play from Crazyman. Shotgun blast on the assault squad. Tied up by the Catachans, losing a model, and they jump out. Down to one model, they do get away. That was messy from Blessed Spartan, is forced off Devastators with just one model. They didn't jump with his assault squad. Guardsmen allowed to get their damage in, and his Catachans he's just not dealing with at all right now. 452, 427, maybe some purification vials to scare those guys off. Ogryn's on the way for Crazyman before Blessed Spartan even gets to tier 2. 450, 90 for an Ogryn squad. 452, 427. It's a 1-to-1 cap, and mid is turning red in Crazyman's favour, and he's going to get a 2-to-1 hit. Scouts again, sneaking around the west side. I'm going to try and decap these fully matured wreck points for Crazyman, up to plus 30. These guys not decapping though. Sometimes happens, I'm not sure why. Some kind of click bug. You're sure you've clicked it, but they stand there and do nothing. 441, 427. Scouts backing off. So common these days. You just deal with it. 2-to-1 cap. Devastators coming out again. No sign of vengeance rounds on those guys. Assault squad. No sign of a sergeant queued up. Apothecary, no war gear queued up. So what is he going to go for now? Is he going to go for a dreadnought? When he sees the Ogryns, he might go for a dreadnought. Keep it melee for the Emperor's Fist and stuff. 423, 427, maybe switch to a plasma gun for these Tactical Marines. The Flamer didn't really pay off hugely. I think he did take down a couple of generators here and weaken that node considerably. So not too bad. 415, 427. Catachans get jumped. And Flamer there. That is painful. Look at the damage they took. That was crazy. They wipe because of the way they're set up with their 3 squad leaders. Or 4 squad leaders if they get their Sarge. They go down there. 403, 427. And the Sentinel might also go down. This is a terrible start to tier 2 for Crazyman. Assault squad are chasing. If they had their Sergeant, this thing would have been dead. 395427. Dreadnought is on the way for Blessed Spartan. Ogryns are up with their bonehead leader. Line break unit for Imperial Guard with that use your red, and it's off now. Cannot get in amongst the tactical marines though to disrupt them. These guys have heavy melee damage, so they will damage all targets, and they wipe out the Devastators. So both players losing a squad at the beginning of tier 2. Catatunes, I think, a greater loss. 377427. Ogryns now only really need to be careful of the Dreadnought, but Blessed Spartan is replacing his Devastators, which I think is the best choice. 370427. And Assail is up for the Inquisitor, has her Excruciators. In fact, she's fully kitted out. Inferno Pistol and Liber Heresius. 362427. Apothecary backing off. Assault Squad getting caught by Ogryns and getting disrupted by Use Your Red, and lucky to get away without a loss. I think they need a heal. It must be on cooldown. Inquisitor's level 2. Apothecary still level 1. Here comes that Dreadnought, gets the Judgment put on it. Inferno Pistol is good versus all targets, basically a Melter Pistol. Ogryns get Emperor's Fisted, but can they put some pressure on the Dreadnought now? They are going after the Dreadnought. Does do splash damage, so it's very dangerous versus melee squads. And there's the inspiration buff. Assault Marines losing 3 models. Good grief. That was crazy. Frag missiles from close range could not be dodged, and they lost all but their sergeant there. 351422. Ogryns forced off with 2 models. Dreadnought survives for now, but now crack missiles loaded into that Sentinel and forcing it back up, and the Apothecary getting forced off as well. Devastators will set up, but is it worth it? Getting close. That heavy bolter will do more damage the closer they are. Needs to load in the frag missiles. 351407. Both Guardsman squads with their commissars. Are we going to see double plasma Guardsmen with commissars? 351401. Dreadnought being repaired. Devastators taking a huge risk and goes down. What was Blessed Spartan doing? He was harassing his power and leaves his Devastators to die. 351393. Does take down the farm though. He's going to get his Devastators again. Crazyman reinforces his Ogryns, replaces their Boner Leader. That is some expensive reinforcing. And Stormtroopers are on the way. Level 3 Inquisitor. Level 2 Apothecary now. And Assault Squad fully reinforced. Up to 4 models with their Sergeant. No sign of the Melter Bomb, which could help versus the Sentinel. 351376. It's a 2-to-1 cap for Blessed Spartan. Trailing slightly though in victory points. Tactical Marine is decapping, but here come Ogryns, and there's some frag missiles as well. Does not want to lose these guys, and they retreat out. Maybe now is the time to get Plasma Gun and put some pressure on his Ogryns. So I'm not sure if the Dreadnought's going to be enough by itself with the Sentinel crack missiles there as well. 351361. 2-to-1 cap still for Blessed Spartan, and repairs up for this Dreadnought. Here comes the Inquisitor. She's level 3. So you're going to put Judgment on something. There is full auto on her. Such an awesome anti-commander ability. And she's jumped by the Assault Marines. There's a Merciless Strike, but they get assailed. But now she's in retreat, so Assail disappears. 351351 is evened up completely. Dreadnought getting a melee attack on the Sentinel. How often do you see that? Here come anti-armor kit Stormtroopers. And this is dangerous for that Dreadnought now. These guys have melter guns and a melter bomb, and they can infiltrate. In my opinion, the best anti-vehicle unit in tier 2. And look at them absolutely wrecking this Dreadnought here. That is crazy. Sentinel needs to come in and support with that crack missile. Scouts trying their best to force off the Stormtroopers, and they do by forcing melee. They get away with 4 models. They are reasonably fragile, but so powerful, especially since they can infiltrate to get into range. 333351. Bit of a lull in the action. We have a 2-to-1 cap for Crazyman now. 328351. Ogryns are on capping duty. This one is very confused by capping, so has backed away. Purification rites for the Apothecary will help versus the Ogryns. especially if they go after the assault squad. Can't use it on a dreadnought, unfortunately. 316351 2-to-1 cab is going to take those scouts a while to repair that dreadnought. Tier 3 for Crazyman. Maybe a quick Lehman Russ perhaps, or some Kasserkin would be nice to see. And a plasma gun is up for the tactical marines. Will also help him put some pressure on that sentinel. This plasma gun does 26 DPS plasma damage, almost 27 in fact, which is a huge amount for a single weapon on a squad which are already doing decent DPS with their other models as well. 296351. Apothecary decaps mid, now it's a 1-to-1 cap, and the sergeant is up for the tactical marines, gets a bolt pistol and chainsaw. Stormtroopers get spotted and jumped, nicely done by Blessed Spartan, and can force them off their dreadnoughts in amongst Ogryns. Judgment is up on it. Ogryns are going to stay in this engagement, needs to support them a bit quicker here. There's Angels of Death, 50% less damage to all of Blessed Spartan's infantry and immunity to knockback. There is a sail though on those assault squad, locking them in place and doing damage over time. The dreadnought lives. Again, crack missiles not loaded in there. 296351. Maybe he should stop trying to engage the dreadnought with the Ogryns. Get it with a melter bomb first and then engage. Otherwise, try and put some pressure on these assault marines, because they are what is going to shut down these stormtroopers. 296351. Do we have a sergeant for these scouts? We do. So we will be able to detect those infiltrated stormtroopers if they get close enough to those scouts. Some more devastators for Blessed Spartan, his third squad of them, and his tier 3 for Crazyman. He has almost 300 red. Quite a ways off getting a tasty tier 3 unit on the field though. Hopefully we'll see Kasserkin, just because I want to see them. Maybe some Kasserkin with melter guns, because you very rarely see that, and they are awesome with melter guns. With weapon expertise, their melter guns will passively snare vehicles. 296340. Apothecary having a look what's going on and backs off. Pick on the stormtroopers, double guardsmen with plasma guns, and that sentinel Ogryns are healed up and are coming back out of base. Have those ripper guns, but they use them in melee combat because they're not too smart. 296329. Node goes down. Not much pressure on a natural victory point so far. Apothecary taking tons of damage. Wow, from those melter guns. From those plasma guns, sorry. 296322. Blessed Spartan not happy that he had his Apothecary overextended there. And there's Judgment up on the dreadnoughts. Boom! Big grenade on those guardsmen, but they are there to die, so he's not too bothered about that. Stormtroopers hitting generators here. Apothecary, sorry, the Inquisitor needs to run away. 296308, and she does. So he wins the engagement even without his Apothecary. A nice grenade forcing off the guardsman, and the sentinel couldn't do a lot by itself. Stormtroopers are now what? They are hiding. 296298, a 2-to-1 cap. What is this? It's Ogryns on capping duty. This one again, not too happy about capping. Confused, bewildered. Are they going to decap this now? Nope. Both players being quite defensive, and that I haven't seen much plays for the other side of the map, especially since we've gone into tier 2 and now tier 3. Ogryns after these assault marines, but there is a devastator marines setting up right in their face, and that heavy bolt are doing a lot of damage, so they back away. Didn't lose a model though. 296278. There's a 2-to-1 for Blessed Spartan, who is almost halfway to tier 3. Crazyman now with a decent amount of resources, but what is he going to do with them? Is he waiting for a Bane Bait? He might. Nope, here's an Lehman Russ. Maybe the Executioner. He might go for the Vanquisher if he wants to deal with his Dreadnought, which has been a pain. 296264. There's a 2-to-1 cap. Inquisitor still level 3. Apothecary still level 2. Double Guardsman coming west, keeping his Stormtroopers away from his Guardsman blob. Doesn't want to get those guys caught into whatever happens to the Guardsman, which is usually something horrific. 296251. These Stormtroopers infiltrating, which drains their energy, of course. Scouts repairing. Lehman Russ is 3/4 of the way done. There's full auto on the Inquisitor to initiate this engagement. Almost goes down. Another grenade, but it's dodged. Here comes the Dreadnought. Judgment is up on it, but she can't activate it when she's away from the action. There's Emperor's Fist trying to wipe out these stormtroopers, and almost does. Devastator's just suppressing them then as a bad engagement for Crazyman. 296, 230. Mastercrafted Bolter really helping out, just shut down that Inquisitor as soon as he can and force her off. 296, 224. Here is the Lehman Russ battle tank. Heavy bolters on the side sponsons. Big cannon on top and a las cannon sticking out the front as well. 296, 218. There is the elite tank crew upgrade. New for elite mod. 296, 214. Dreadnought backing away. Almost level 2. Has been used really well if defensively from Blessed Spartan, but he hasn't overextended it and lost it, which a lot of players do. Should really put some pressure on his victory point though. Jump in your assault marines and decap it. Ogren's losing a mod to that plasma gun. Boom. And run away. It was not the boned leader though. They might lose another though from the Dreadnought in melee combat. No, they do get away. Assault squad now level 2. 296, 196. Still no pressure on his victory point. Double guardsmen are now there. These guys are now reinforced 3 at a time with the commissar and the sergeant. Here is that Lehman Russ. Needs to be careful. Melter bomb is on the way for the assault marines. There is a sail which forces them to retreat. Now no assault marines for this upcoming engagement. Where are the stormtroopers? They are on capping duty right now. 296, 177, 2 to uncap for Blessed Spartan. Lehman Russ getting shots. Here is a las cannon now for the Devastators. Lehman Russ needs to be very careful. Line of sight is blocked though, so it hits the Sentinel instead, snaring and doing a huge amount of damage. Dreadnought chasing it down again. Crack missiles not loaded in. Lehman Russ needs to switch targets here. Las cannon hitting that Dreadnought. It might go down eventually. Another crack missile hit. Can the Lehman Russ finish it off? It can with a las cannon hit. Finally the Dreadnought goes down. And that's a big blow for Blessed Spartan. Goes for a Predator of his own, which is a risky move I think. Going for a las cannon I would think to try and deal with this Lehman Russ. 296, 145, a 2-to-1 cap. Here come Ogrins, but they did not reinforce. A mistake there, and the Lehman Russ getting pressured. 8, a melter bomb, but should be okay. And now the guardsmen can repair, and these guys repair faster than normal. Not quite as much as they did in retail, I should say, but still faster than other repair units apart from commanders. Stormtroopers hitting power again. Took down a Dreadnought without these guys. 296, 129, and they are very good at hitting generators. As you can see there, 4 or 5 volleys and down it goes. These are still level 1 as well. These guys do not fight this blob. What are they doing? Oh, he's getting line of sight for a rocket run, but that is wasted I think. Not going to take out a Predator with a single rocket run. Did do a lot of damage, but that was a waste. 291, 129, that's the global nuke for the Imperial Guard. Blessed Spartan not bothered about that. But look at the map. Only has 4 points, Blessed Spartan. His power, which was debilitated there. Natural victory point and 2 fully matured wreck points. Crazyman needs to be aggressive here. Go for this victory point. Try and put pressure on it. Apothecary being focused down. Has happened a few times. Scouts trying to repair this Predator. Here come Ogrins. These guys with heavy melee will hurt this Predator a lot. And there is Judgment. Have not seen it go off. You rarely see it go off, in fact. 268, 129. Can he get some rear armor hits with the Inferno Pistol? No. Blocked by his own tank. Assail immediately on his assault marines. Some nice Inquisitor play we've seen. 255, 129. She's such a good commander, I think. Interesting war kit. Scout squad level 2. Assault marines taking down that commissar leader, but those guardsmen do get away just about with just their sergeant. 236, 129. There's a triple cap for Crazyman. Ogren's losing models though left and right. Needs to run them away. down to 2, but they do have 1 reinforcement already paid for, and Kashyyyk on the way. Plasma guns, perhaps, if he's expecting Terminators. And Blessed Spartan does have a crap load of red, 700 exactly. Must be safe in his requisition for Terminators. Just need 650 rec to get them on the field. 189, 129, triple cap for Crazyman. Needs to get his natural victory point back first, and Tactical Marines will do just that. Kashyyyk hitting the field. Elite range squad for Imperial Guard. Start off with these Hell Guns. Do a lot of DPS, which they can increase with weapon expertise. Here we go, which gives a different benefit for every weapon upgrade they can get, and they can get melter guns, plasma guns, and grenade launchers. They can also throw crack and frag grenades, and they're very quick on their feet as well. Really awesome little squad. 150, 129. Assault Marines jumping after the Lehman Russ, but they can't throw their melter bomb, out of energy now. 145, 129. Maybe they won't need to. Predator tank is chasing, getting re-armor hits. One more hit. That thing's going to go down, and down it goes. Assault Marines running away, but they did their job. Here come the Kashyyyks. There's a crack grenade. Beautifully done. Look at the damage it did on that rear armor. That was crazy. Slowing it down. Now cannot fire its weapons. 133, 129. There, it's worn off. Apothecary goes down. Ogren is trying to chase down this tank. What is this? Terminators? Surely it is. 127, 129, here they are. Power Fists and Storm Bolters. Ogren's chasing the tank. Can they finish it off? Rear armor hits. There's a couple more of those. 121, 129. Everything in the world trying to shoot at them and stop them from doing this. A single model left. Gets a hit and down it goes. A heroic Ogren squad. Level 3 there. Terminators firing at these guardsmen. There's just so much of them there. Kashyyyk should be going for plasma guns now with Terminators on the field, I think. There's a fragmentation grenade, nicely done. 107, 129. Terminators losing a model, and there is a sail. Inquisitor stops the sail so she can go in and tie them up. 102, 129. They still seem to be stuck though. What is this? It's another rocket run. Boom! 93, 129. Blessed Spartan, not expecting that. That was nicely done. Crazyman though lost most of his army. Planes in Flames just wiped that Guardsman squad. Wow, Lehman Russ down. Just Kashyyyk and Ogren's left. What a crazy few minutes. 71, 129. Can Blessed Spartan now come back? He lost his Terminators though. Ouch indeed. Only has Assault Squad and Tactical Marines, both players down to skeleton armies. Crazyman has more resources. What is he going to do? He's getting another bonus leader for his Ogrins. And both players wreck starved right now, but now have barely any upkeep. So we'll see what happens. Apothecary decapping mid. 55, 129, a 2-to-1 cap for Crazyman. Kashyyyk do have their plasma guns. Weapon expertise reducing the reload time, so basically just increasing the DPS. Purification rights knocking back the Ogrins, but they don't really want to fight them, these Assault Marines. There is Agents of Death trying to keep them in this engagement, but they're still losing models. There's Merciless Strike, but they're going to jump away. They can't jump away now, in fact. Here's a drop pod to reinforce them. Is it going to come in time? It's always quite risky using that. And it was wasted. They retreated out before it came. 53, 125. Ogrins can't quite finish them off, though I think 7 hit points left. They actually do reasonable damage with these Ripper guns. Now they're caught out of position strangely. There's a sail on his Tactical Marines. Purification rights heal again. 53, 115. More Kashyyyk on the way for Crazyman. Bunch of people have suggested that Kashyyyk should get the 50% cap bonus that Commandos and Tactical Marines and Stern Guard get. I'd tend to agree. 53, 105. Crazyman decapping mid, wants that 2-to-1 back. Try and see out this game. Blessed Spartan now needs to spend his requisition to reinforce his Tactical Marines after already spending a lot to reinforce his Assault Squad. Not quite level 4 yet, but not far off. These Kashyyyk are already level 3, wow. They must be doing tons of damage. Here's the other squad. We'll see the damage right here on his Assault Marines. Look at that DPS. 50, 103 special attack from the Inquisitor, and there is a sail. And that was painful. Very, very painful. 45-103. There's a 2-1 for Crazyman. Can Blessed Spartan come back at all? What the heck happened there? I think assail damage over time, taking down a couple of assault marines on retreat, and that is not what Blessed Spartan wanted. A lot of reinforcements to do again, and double Kashyyykin will handily deal with the tactical marines. Look at the damage they're doing. That is awesome. The weapon expertise just gives a straight up damage buff to Hellguns, plus 5 damage per shot, which adds up a lot. 26-103. 2-1 cap for Crazyman. What is Blessed Spartan up to? Is he going to try and flank around and try and decap Crazyman's natural very sneakily? Devastators are up, and there's GG from Blessed Spartan. 2-1 cap. An awesome game, I think. His double Kashyyykin at the end were awesome. There's a 2-1 cap, and he's going to see this out, I think. A concede from Blessed Spartan. He's going to have one more push here. 7-1-2-3. Assault Marines jumping in. They will try and decap. 3-1-2-1-0-3. Not going to have the time. And there is the victory for Crazyman. Awesomely fought game for both players. Lots of losses. Some mistakes, but some very good play also, and lots of entertainment. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.